How does Agile manage changes? Some of you might have said already that this is a very useless, time-consuming routine process. We actually don't need all that. I agree with you to a point. We always need to balance the effort versus the return on investment. But trust me, everything we do here, we do for a reason and as suggested solutions to avoid previous failures that we have faced before. Likely, Agile came with all those problems in mind and tried to develop a solution to make managing the changes a more pleasant experience. Some may ask, what about Agile customers? They are asking for changes all the time. Actually, Agile endorses change. This is true as Agile customers are usually mature customers who know when and when not to ask for a change and think first about the value of their change. Also, remember that Agile projects have fixed cost and schedule but variable scope. So yes, we can change anything for you. Put in mind that you might reach the end of your development cycle without really implementing what you want. So don't ask for stuff that you don't really need. Let's take a look at each of our 4-part solutions mentioned before, but from the Agile perspective. Change control. We mentioned that change control process and the CBB. We said that the CBB should meet periodically to evaluate the proposed changes. In Agile, we don't need to have a CBB or to meet, because everyone is already there together, co-located in one room every day, the development team, the product owner, and the Scrum Master. Whenever there's a change, it will be added to the product backlog for the whole team to evaluate its value. Status tracking. The same thing can be said about status tracking, where everyone can track the status of every entry in the product backlog. Version control. Version control or configuration management exists in every Agile project from the first days of Agile. The rapid changes, frequent short iterations, frequent releases, and continuous build are certain convincing reasons to call for version control in every Agile project. Most tools nowadays support Agile concepts like GIT and Microsoft TFS. Traceability. Within the Agile paradigm, traceability from code or design to requirements is done through unit and acceptance tests. The tests reflect the traceability between the requirements and the tests. The concept of the definition of done makes sure that a user story must have gone through all the stages of implementing the user story within the short iteration, all the way till you close the user story when you're done deploying the user story.